No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Over here, if you would. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll... find a use for it, I'm sure.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but... ought we not add an archer to our ranks?
There are other choices. We fight!
Well done, Master. Over here, if you please.
My magics are at your disposal.
Tis this way. Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to... well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
Pray, follow me.
The ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
A treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
And before I forget,
Our ranks have grown, yet we pawns are men, one and all.
'Tis surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss. Over here, if you would. So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
'tis no great shock to me.
I have nothing further to add. So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
If I learn of a matter that requires your attention, I shall inform you directly. How might I serve you, Arisen? Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this, eventually.
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. If you're looking to buy, just say the word. Pleasure doing business with you.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge?
Really now? You mustn't
That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. You hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermund, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
A simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could. Whom shall we speak with first?
Say, do you think this one's really arisen? Doubtful. The way I hear it, about a dozen arisen.
This ladder can take us to new...
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
I think I get the idea.
Where to now? Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Always a pleasure.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
thought were to befall him. I couldn't live with myself.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday. Having said that, 'tis quite a relief.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well, but I shan't take up any more of your time.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Didn't you hear me? The Watchhead's waiting. Follow me to the village entrance.
I'm about ready for a break.
This won't last long. Needs reinforcing.
Another day over. Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Now there's...
Goblins approach!
Leave it.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Not a bad one.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
We ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste.
My magics are at your disposal. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea.
Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
I must admit, it feels wonderful to strike through.
The Arisen has been put to sleep. Arisen, you been harmed? God, all you want. Won't make a difference when I practice, see?
I miscalculated.
I cannot help you. Is anyone else available?
I'll get that for you.
Sir, how can I be of assistance?
These obstacles shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
Ranged attacks are my specialty, Master. Shall I assist?
Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause any good. I've nothing to share at present.
Your ability to trip over nothing never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts, was there not?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Call on me if there's aught I can aid you with.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
Reckon you can do as you please, eh?
Naught more can be done. How could I have forestalled this?
Those recruits don't know coming from point.
Should have set me sights lower.
So tight. Kept just about anywhere.
Decent spot to make camp. Assuming there are no monsters about.
Mayhap we ought to return for a rest when we're in need of one.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need... arises.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well. Alas, it would seem I've taken on too much.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
It's a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Take the spinning!
I'm merely...
I'll have it.
Is there aught you require?
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less...
I suppose your wounds won't heal themselves. Cold.
I'll redeem myself yet.
dare say the cart shan't be traversing this.
If your pack grows overfull, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice.
Over many fierce battles was our bond forged. My shield is ever at your beck and call.
Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Suppose I have to...